Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Critical Reactions with your host, Bryan. Today we're moving on into the weekend. That means we're going to be checking out some special selection. And today's comes at us from Tristan Schioner. Says, "Hey Bryan, nice to see special selections return. I hope you'll enjoy ORDEN OGAN's In the Dawn of the AI. Little spoiler, I hope you think the special instrument in the instrumental section at 4 minutes in is as amazing as I do. Keep your head up, Tristan." All right, that puts a smile on my face. Don't know what we're getting into, but I love special instruments, and special instruments commonly referred to. Nah. I was gonna get myself hyped up for a sax solo, but let's just keep our expectations low and just enjoy what we got going in. All right, so this is ORDEN OGAN's In the Dawn of the AI. Yeah, tons of energy. I like the neon drumsticks. Everybody's got a Geordie LaForge thing going on. I can appreciate that. Ooh. Yeah, utilizing some digital elements in there. Yeah. So it's kind of campy fantasy metal, but sci-fi style. Really digs into that digital element that they add in occasionally. Like right there, the manipulation of the vocals. Yeah, going to halftime to make this more epic. Yeah, I really like those cymbal hits at the end of that pattern. Really nice rhythmic synergy there between the bass kicks and the guitars. Yeah, those little cymbal embellishments are great. Yeah, we got some synth going on in the background too. You hear those cymbals there? That's what I was talking about. Interesting. Was that the 4 minutes? Oh, not yet. Okay. I thought those quasi-modem sounds were the special instrument. Double time now, so we've gone to halftime and double time for this chorus line. Yeah, and it's also a very punk line, the drum rhythm. ridiculous drum fill there. Yeah. Yeah, there's actually some really cool things going on in here, mixing production with metal. Well, electronic production, I guess. I would clarify. Only do it once. Yep. Only do it once. Keep listeners on their toes. Oh, that was good. That was good. I need a rundown of these lyrics, though. Oh, they got it, too. All right. So there's actually a couple. Oh, man, I'm just. I can't spend all day reading this. It's actually a lot of words in this song, more than I expected. So yeah, there is this really nice merger here between metal and electronica, and really utilizing post production to incorporate elements of new age digitization into their music to line up thematically with the elements of computers and technology taking over our world. Um, yeah, and then even the lyrics, there's some really nice lines in here that show they at least have a surface level understanding of technology, and it isn't some person who didn't do any research creating lyrics that are vaguely computery but also hilariously incorrect. Um, so, I mean, even the very first line, which is what I caught, says they knew about the risk before they started to compile. Their source code became aware of rogue intelligence. So they tried to pull the plug because they could not delete the file. So arrogant and unprepared, it conquered their defense. Just utilizing some technology words correctly. Um, Even like I said, it is sort of surface level, but it brings a smile on it. Just brings the whole package together. I think that's what it is. It's just about delivering on this idea, because this is whatever genre this is. I'm not sure what it is. It's the same thing that we saw with Unleash the Archers, and we checked out one of these bands on a stream once. I can't remember. Glory Hammer. Glory Hammer. I don't know what genre this is. I get told often, and it just slips my mind. It's like epic metal or fantasy metal or something like that. But it's campy, and I really love that they just dig into that camp. They don't let it define the music. It doesn't go too far where it feels like they're trying too hard to be campy. It feels natural, but I just really love how this genre just kind of embraces that. Um, and then we have these ridiculously powerful driving metalcore guitar riffs that drive the band behind these powerful, very back of the mouth, throaty, wide vocals. You get the very big sound like that, um, rather than most speaking, which is more front of the mouth, more directed. You get these nice wide tones, and so it has this larger than life feel with these huge driving, just you gotta bob your head to them. Metal riffs in the guitar, the drums just kill it with their very rigid. There's not a lot of groove to it. It's just very rigid playing, metronome like. Nothing against that. The fills were fantastic, and it fits what's going on, and it all just comes together into this package that you can tell they're having fun. There's a little bit tongue in cheek going on, but it's just between that and the costumes and the fact that the lyrics utilize the technology words properly. Like I said, even if it is surface level, it works. It's not like they're making up words to make it sound techie. We're not talking about 1993's The Net here. Random, random segue there. Um, and it just comes together in this wonderful, cheeky package that brings a smile to my face. I love it. I love everything about this song. Um, and then to top it off, they used modem like sounds in two of the sections here to provide melody lines. Now, they aren't 100% modem sounds for all I know. It could be a real modem that they've tweaked and manipulated to get a nice melody out of. It could be completely handcrafted, and it just has that element of sounding like an old modem. But regardless, the intention is for it to sound like the AI of the song, what we're supposed to be afraid of, is connecting to the internet. And we don't really have a sound for connecting to the internet these days. That's just the modem is the closest thing we have, even if it is decades old now. um, so yeah, I love how they found a way to put that in there. It is the noise of technology, so to speak, even if it is ancient. And they found a way to work it in not as ambient music, but as melody. So yeah, this to me is just, and it fits my weird pocket perfectly, as being a musician composer type person, who really loves music, which is more of the feeling emotive side, the artistic part of the brain, as a lot of people put it. But I also have a degree in computer science. I love computers. I work on them. I build them and I code. I have programs and video games under my belt, completed projects in programming. So, yeah, this is that weird intersection that I don't think happens a lot. And it just fits me perfectly. It is an awesome combination of metal music and technology and computers. So yeah, who was this? Tristan? Is that who submitted this one? Yes, Tristan. Dude, perfect. I love it. Perfect request. Yeah, so good. Um, let's see. Is there anything else I really wanted to touch on? Oh, um, the drums. Drum fills were amazing. Every single one of them, even if they were rather standard, so to speak. There were a couple of fills that he just started on the snare and ran down into the toms, like 4 hits each or something. Pretty basic fill, but just the crispness of the sounds. It just, I don't know. Maybe it's just because they were done so clean. Maybe part of it was the production, the way that it just cut through the rest of the band. I loved them. The cymbal work was phenomenal. I mentioned like 5 times how much I enjoyed little cymbal embellishments. And it's those little elements of composition that I tend to give the most attention to, and I think most people will overlook it on a first time. I think it's the most important part, because without the embellishments, even if you don't hear them, songs tend to sound lesser. It's those elements that add to the whole, even if you don't notice them. You'll definitely notice when they're gone. Even if you can't put it into words, you'll say, wow, that song was missing something. I don't know what it was missing, but it was missing something. And usually it's those little embellishment or little ideas that usually don't get a lot of attention. And those are some of the things I listen for, because that's where the personality and some of the nuance bleeds out from kind of ideas and intentions into the music. So yeah, to me that shows so much character in the drummer, just the way that he utilizes all of his cymbals and when he places them and how he places them. Um, and yeah, every single time he introduced one of his, I don't know if you could say unusual. To me, like, you have your hi-hat, your splash, and your crash. And those are the usual sounds, at least as far as I'm concerned. But he had like an inverted hi-hat where it curved up rather than, bending down. Um, and it was a small little, but yeah, it wasn't a hi-hat. It was just a small cymbal over by the hi-hat. And yeah, just the places he would put that in, it's just such a unique sound, just because it's not one of the three normal cymbals. Like I said, I don't know if that's just me. I view the splash, the crash, and the um, hi-hat as normal. China maybe is kind of a more normal sound in some metal music. But there's a lot of really cool cymbal sounds out there that I don't even know what they're called. To me, they're the unusual cymbal sounds. They tend to cut through the band more, just because I'm not used to hearing those sounds. So yeah, just the way he places them, I love it. The guitar solo, excellent. Um, he showed some shred. He let some notes hold out. He kind of gave it some areas to breathe. And I think it just fit well. He didn't really utilize a lot of time to hold notes, or I don't think place any rests at all in his writing. The solo was mostly shred, but it fit with the song. The song is this energetic romp for 6 minutes straight through. There's not a moment to take a break or to breathe. There isn't really any downtime. When we hit the bridge, we didn't really go into like a halftime, cutting some instruments out or anything like that. We were just going at 100% the whole time, and it makes sense for the solo to do that as well. Vocals, I don't know if there's anything I could say about them other than the fact they fit with the campiness. They have that big open throat projection that I was talking about, but a lot of bands in this genre tend to do that. It seems to be almost theatric, a little bit of flair to it. Um, but I can't say there's anything specifically unique about his singing. It worked. It worked with what was going on. So definitely praise there, I guess. Yeah, phenomenal stuff. I don't know if this is necessarily going to be up my alley as far as the whole band is concerned, but if they have, the song is called, I mean, the album's called Final Days. It came out on March, so it's actually a new album. Even though this single is from a year ago, the album just came out a couple months ago. Um, but yeah, it really depends on the rest of the album. But this song in particular, I love it. Like I said, it's that weird intersection between, just awesome, fun music and then technology references. So yeah, Tristan, fantastic pick. Thanks for this one. This is where you guys come in though. Those are my thoughts on Orden Ogan's The Dawn of the AI. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Anything that bounced off of you. Maybe if this isn't your jam. Maybe if this is exactly your jam. Let me know. When you're done commenting, you can head up to the description box. There's a link in there for Linktree. Everything adjacent to the channel is in there. Discord, Patreon, Twitter, spreadsheets, blocked videos. You name it, there's a link in there for you. You can also like, subscribe, and ring the bell. All three of those things help out my channel immensely. I'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. UTC. 1 or 2 videos, I'm not sure yet. Tomorrow we're looking at a 19-minute epic. I really want to do a Pride selection after it, but it really depends on how drained I am on that one, because those videos can easily push into the 45-50 minute realm after I'm done analyzing them. So we'll see. Maybe the band I was going to pick for the Pride one is Liturgy. I'm not sure where the emphasis is on that one. Maybe I'll push that to Monday or Tuesday or something. Maybe we'll have a shorter song it can go with. But yeah, you can look forward to a Liturgy reaction sometime in the next few days alongside the usual stuff. All right. Well, remember to be critical, never cynical about the music you listen to, and have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you choose to watch my videos.